Hello, my name is Ron Bailey, Manager of Training at Sencha. I'm here to walk you through some of our more engaging UI components for our suite of UI widgets from XJS. In order to get started, we'll go to the Sencha website, sencha.com. And from there we have a link to our examples for our components that I can go to from this resources link, and coming down to examples. There are many different examples I can examine from many of our tools. I want to go to examining the examples for XJS in particular. We have a wonderful gallery of components we call the kitchen sink for our two toolkits, the classic toolkit for legacy browsers and the modern toolkit for modern browsers. I'll go to the classic toolkit. And what this allows me to do is browse many different components available to us from this toolkit. I'm interested in a component called the Paging Toolbar. So I can search for that. And once that arrives, a demonstration of how it would look to the end user is presented, along with, on the right here, the code responsible for making it rendered in the browser. You can take this code and copy it and paste it into your own applications to start working with it right away. We also have a tool called the Fiddle that would let you work with that in the browser without having to concern yourself with the setup. The Paging Toolbar addresses the need of many of our clients to manage large data sets. That's always been a challenge in a web application, is to do that in such a fashion that is satisfying to the end user without any kind of performance mishap. So what's happening here is taking a large data set and essentially chunking it in this presentation to the user. So we have a summary bar here at the bottom that will allow you to navigate the use of all the records accessible from that large data set being viewed one at a time. So I can examine the first page that I have here, decide that there's a specific page that I want to examine or a specific section in the data. So I'll type in 16 of the 134 records currently being displayed. And you saw that loading mask letting me know that a fetch was being made behind the scenes to get that data. And because you're chunking it to just that section, rather than dealing with the in-between or intermediate 15 pages, then you get a quick result right away to display to the end user. I can likewise successfully go to the next chunk with the next button, or advance all the way to the end, skipping all those intermediate records, or advancing all the way to the beginning with no hindrance in performance whatsoever. I can hide the preview of the data coming in and just give the highlights here. And what's allowing that paging to be performed in that manner is a feature called buffering. So buffering is being done behind the scenes to take the requested data and chunk it up into manageable, loadable sizes. And if you want, you can even send that data back to the server to retrieve the means by which you want to sort that data. That sorting can be specified on the server itself. All right, hopefully you've enjoyed this examination of the Paging Toolbar component. There are many more to examine. Hopefully you take advantage of the opportunity to go to the Sencha website and explore all our other component options.